The NCAA reports there are currently 460,000 collegiate athletes in the country. And while there are $150,000 in scholarships, these institutions combined are dishing out $2.9 billion annually. This is NBA prospect C.J. Williams. He believes athletes should be compensated for their talent.
Why can't I get paid to do what I'm supposed to do at university that generates money off of?
The potential NBA shooting guard says the schedule of a student athlete is sacrificing, which is why he emphasized that athletes deserve more.
Some of the places to eat on campus may be closed after we get out of practice. And, having that extra money, we can go out.
Although Williams is a part of the group in support of further compensation, Essence Brown highly disagrees.
If you think about how many varsity sports there are in college per school, where would the money come from?
Formerly a D1 collegiate athlete, Brown currently serves as St. John High School's basketball coach. She still has a rigorous schedule post-graduation and says that not being compensated helped her prepare for that.
I do understand the reasoning why people think that they should be paid, but then it just takes away, the aspect of hard work and dedication that we need to have in order to get through life.
Athletic director and former HBO sports executive Kerry Davis is also weary of the dangers of paying athletes.
The main reason I think they should not be paid is because then how do you compensate everyone equally? Or do you treat student athletes unequally? So for example, the Zion Williamson or the guys who play for Duke, should you pay them but not pay the other students on campus who contribute to the athletic program?
The NCAA alone reports it brings in $1 billion a year, while Alabama's football team made roughly $174 million in 2017. Many athletes see these large numbers in comparison to their roughly $3,000 a month stipend and wonder why they aren't receiving payment outside of their scholarship. Despite the annual amount of money the NCAA receives, the day-to-day life as a student athlete is quite demanding.
Usually going to weights or like some morning workout that we have, and then trying to get to class. Usually my classes go from about 10 a.m. to like 3. My latest class is 6.
In 2014, NBA point guard Shabazz Napier helped spark the conversation nationally. Napier played at the University of Connecticut from 2010 to 2014. He spoke about the struggles of being a student athlete.
I just feel like it's a student athlete, and sometimes, like I said, there's hungry nights when I'm not able to eat, and but I still got to play up to my capabilities, and sometimes it's that way.
College coaches throughout the country are wary about the future and having to potentially pay athletes. While Division I and II schools provide more than $2.9 billion in athletic scholarships annually to more than 150,000 student athletes, Division III schools do not offer athletic scholarships. However, athletes on scholarships at these Division I and II schools sometimes find themselves struggling to balance sports and school.
I'll say it's been a time where I've had to choose between going to class and playing in the game.
Okay.
Definitely chose playing in the game over going to class.
While many are in fear of unforeseen hardships on smaller schools, Brown, on the other hand, believes athletes are already compensated for their efforts.
It would be very selfish if we got paid, and I feel like a lot of people will stop going to college because they feel as though, well, I'm not an athlete, I won't get paid, and I'm paying them. What am I going to do, pay their salary?
While some are lobbying for change that would allot these young athletes compensation, others claim that athletes are already compensated through their full rides and require no further payment. For now, this fight continues without a clear fate. For our University's News Vision, I'm Tiffany Hoyt.